Yeah, as I already said, as far as like as far as I said before, like the state, the state of the WWE, it's, of course, we all know, all fans, such as myself, it's not, nowhere near the same, as great as it once was, and it's definitely gonna take a whole lot, of reconstruction. Ever since guys like Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Rock, most recently Shawn Michaels, ever since the pioneers, the really really great, superstars of the company, have gone, and of course there's still Triple H and Undertaker, but they can only go really but for so long, and like I say, as far as the state, they're definitely, a pretty handful, small handful of guys that I really see that, that can really go. But, overall, it's like, it's kind of tough sometimes, for me to even watch, sometimes, probably like, just wrestling, period. And, as far as like a TNA, from what I've been hearing, a little bit of stuff that, that I've been seeing, one of the things they're trying to do is, they're trying to, copy off of, copy off of Monday Night, the whole Monday Night War thing. Trying to recycle something that's, it's already been thrown in the trash. And, I remember there was a segment of, that was trying to do a parody of the Montreal Screwjob and Survivor Series with some Orlando Screwjob or something. I think it was involving Angle and Hogan or something like that. And it's like, they've been there, done that. I have a T-shirt, but it doesn't say that. But anyway, been there, done that. Got the T-shirt. It's already happened, and another thing, especially like with TNA. I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of backlash about this, but, as far as TNA, all they're really doing, as far as what I see, is just doing what WCW, what WCW was doing, all that, which was, bring a bunch of old, WWF, / WWE guys, in there to really make it product really look, really look exciting. And not only that, not only, but the biggest similarity is the fact, that TNA has Eric Bischoff. Besides Sting, as far as like, the head of the company, like the main face of the company, as far as like GM-wise, stuff like that, the big common denominator, in TNA besides Sting, is Eric Bischoff. And, of course, of course, as you all know, as we all know, Eric Bischoff, was the face, like the main face that people would see, in WCW, as far as like, as far as a boss or owner like that, is concerned. And he was to WCW with, pretty much with, even though it was Ted Turner's company, he was way more visible than Ted Turner ever was. And so, of course, like with WCW, of course, the Monday Night War. That's during the time that WCW picked up Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage. They picked up Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, who were once Diesel and Razor, from WWF. They picked up Sean Waltman, who at that time was the 1-2-3 Kid. Then we went over to WCW. His name was Six. By the time he came back, it was X-Pac. Anyway, but as a matter of fact, those same three guys are in TNA right now. Nash, Hall, and and Waltman, / X-Pac, Six-Pac, whatever the heck he want to call himself. Each of those guys, are in the company. And on top of that, you have, freaking Hogan again. Another egomaniac. So that's another thing in common that the Miami Heat had with the NWO, 3 egomaniacs. I guess you might as well, count number 4 as Eric Bischoff as well. And Pat, I guess Pat Riley might as well be Bischoff anyway. But and, just give me like as far as that's concerned, that's definitely, that's the big part, that's really stuck out, for me as far as what I've seen from TNA. And I think that's that's one of the I think that's like the the downside for them, trying to rehash trying to rehash something that's old, an old formula, to try and compete, to compete with a more established company, a company that's it's a juggernaut that's been that's been challenged numerous of times, and has really come out on top. Even with the Monday Night War, that was like the biggest competition that Vince, I believe Vince has ever faced. And and like the only other reason that I see why they went to the Attitude Era, of course because the fact that WCW was whooping them for like 83, 86 weeks straight in the ratings, and so so that's the main that's the main reason I believe why why they went to Attitude. But from then on, ever since then they've switched to PG. Which to some extent I don't really have a problem with, and but as far as talent and some of the gimmicks kind of get a little rehashed. That's my only real gripe about it. But as far as yeah, but it's like whatever happened to the good old days, WWF Raw, WCW Revenge, and things like that. I think it's going to be a while since then. Come on, WWE, come on, Vince, come on. And another thing, why in the world we have to pay $50 if not once, at least twice every single month, just to see a title change. Just to see a freaking title change that you could see for free on Raw. All this different type of build up. It's good like the first couple of times, but now it starts to get a little stale. It's definitely my take on on the state of WWE right now. Because with money like that, for me, instead of raising the freaking pay-per-view prices, instead of raising up the pay-per-view prices, why not use some of that other money, But anyway, for me as a fan, there's no way, no way in the world I would spend, $50, $55 or whatever, just to watch a title change. There are other different ways to spend, to spend money on, to spend money on to spend your money for the company. All this different type of merchandise, such as the games, which I'm a little skeptical about. Like I said, not only the games, shirts. As far as like the merchandise, DVDs. Especially like with these different DVDs coming out. Like with these big stars, with these stars or whatever. Especially especially for those that are that are on the rise or on their way out. Like with Shawn Michaels' most recent DVD, My Journey, which I'm definitely gonna get, and I'm gonna do a little review on that too, as well as the Hart Family Anthology, another one I'm gonna do a review on. And so I'm definitely looking forward to to Randy Orton's to Randy Orton's future DVD. I'm gonna see what that's about. But just gotta do better. Just gotta do better. That's all I have to say. And I'm out.